Israeli airstrikes continue to hit several locations in the Gaza Strip. Wednesday's attacks came as Israel continues to ignore mounting international pressure to suspend its devastating air offensive against Palestinian militants. Meanwhile, Hamas rocket barrages have begun striking ominously close to the Israeli heartland.
The cabinet decision today was to continue applying pressure on the Hamas military machine, to continue to pursue the operation to bring about a situation whereby the civilian population in the southern part of Israel no longer has to live in fear of incoming rockets.
And Wednesday night, Israel says it carried out over 40 strikes, and in the meantime, Gaza militants claim to have fired over 40 rockets at Israel on Wednesday. Those include 5 that landed close to the major southern Israeli city of Beersheba, 35 kilometers from Gaza. Officials in Gaza now put the casualty toll at 390 dead and about 1,600 wounded since Israel began its campaign on Saturday.
On Wednesday, Israeli warplanes continued their barrage of missiles and bombs on the Gaza Strip. They hit different targets belonging to Hamas and Islamic Jihad movements. Officials say 390 Palestinians have been killed and 1,900 wounded since Saturday. Zhang Rui, CCTV.
Arab governments will take their case for an end to Israel's attacks on Gaza back to the UN Security Council. The decision comes following an Arab League foreign ministers meeting on Wednesday. Zhang Rui has that story.
After meeting in Cairo, Saudi Foreign Minister Saud al-Faisal said the ministers strongly condemned what they are calling barbaric Israeli aggression. Arab League Secretary General Amr Moussa led a call for international help.
We must demand immediately a convening of the United Nations Security Council to deal with the serious situation in Gaza and to issue a resolution to end the Israeli aggression.
The meeting also discussed an Egyptian proposal for a ceasefire between Israel and Hamas. The Arab governments will ask a delegation of Arab ministers to go to New York to press for UN action. They will seek a UN resolution that provides for international observers to guarantee that a ceasefire between Israel and Gaza is maintained. Israel has so far rejected proposals for UN monitors in Gaza. Zhang Rui, CCTV.
Meanwhile, Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas is threatening to suspend Mideast peace negotiations with Israel over its offensive in Gaza. Abbas made the announcement on Palestinian television.
Despite our belief in the approach and goal, and our conviction and concern that we should not go backwards, we do not see any benefit in pursuing negotiations in the same manner. We will not hesitate to suspend them if they run counter to our interests, compromise our national principles, or serve as a cover for aggression. For peace can never be a submission, relinquishment, or surrender.
Iraqi President Jalal Talabani on Wednesday condemned the Israeli airstrikes in Gaza as a massacre. He said they contravene international law, the UN Charter and human rights, and he also called on the international community to intervene.
Such acts will torpedo all attempts made by Arab rulers for peace and to reach peaceful solutions. We demand that the 5 superpowers immediately intervene to stop the massacre and impose a truce and peace in the region, and to open the crossing points so that humanitarian aid and assistance can arrive in Gaza. The Iraqi government has also decided to send several planes loaded with medical assistance and food to the Al Arish area to help our brothers, the Palestinians there.